My name is Arthur Weinfeld. I grew up in Detroit, which is now near Rosa Park Boulevard. My mother came from Transylvania, which is part of Romania, and my father came from Yugoslavia. They were caught in the Depression, and that, was hard on all of the people that lived through it. They had a very tough time for a long time, but they managed. They both spoke Hungarian. Eventually, I learned Hungarian. I was going into the service in 1952. They were looking for a translator that could speak Hungarian, and I was chosen to be the 1 millionth draftee from the inception of the Korean War. When I got into the service and went to basic training, the sergeant in charge reminded me every day that I was the 1 millionth and it wasn't going to do me any good. I marched at the end of the line every day, but I was fortunate because of the language. I was in the CIC, which is the Counterintelligence Corps, and it was certainly a much, much better life than if I had been fighting with a gun. I had a small furniture store in Utica. I had it for 45 years until 2001 when I retired. When I was in business, I was very legitimate, and I prided myself on that. My assumption was that everybody that came into my store was honest and trustworthy. Now I'm fortunate. I have 4 children, 6 grandchildren. Rita and I have been married 65 years in August. I had a good friend, Bert Stein, that recommended that I do something worthwhile, and so we started at Yad Ezra, and from there we did Meals on Wheels, and then I added the zoo and Friendship Circle, and now I go to Forgotten Harvest in the afternoon after I've been at Yad Ezra. I think we've been to Israel 4 times. Every one of our children and grandchildren have been there. We have a very, very strong feeling for Israel. And one thing that bothers me most, how many of us as Jewish people have no feeling towards Israel. I think the Jews have to be aware of the fact that there is an Israel, support it in every way we can. I think I owe it to the community. I've been lucky, and I'm grateful.